Hi, my name is Michael Chesworth and I'm the Acting CEO of the Murrumbidgee Shire Council. Thanks for tuning in to Council's video update for Wednesday the 21st of October. In today's video, I'll run through the daily COVID-19 case numbers and then provide a summary of the latest announcements, including important information on fire prevention and fire and flood preparation. In the last 24 hours, there have been 3 new cases of coronavirus in Victoria, bringing the total number of active cases to 106. Pleasingly, no deaths have been reported since yesterday. There are now 10 Victorians in hospital, and thankfully, none of these patients are in intensive care. Over 2.98 million tests have been conducted since the beginning of the pandemic, with 17,409 test results received since yesterday. I'm pleased to report that there are no new cases in regional Victoria, leaving us with a total of 3 active cases in regional Victoria, which are in the Greater Shepparton area. There are still no active cases in the Murrumbidgee Shire. For regional Victoria, the rolling 14-day average is sitting at 0.4 cases, and for metropolitan Melbourne, the average is 6.2. Earlier this week, regional Victoria welcomed the further easing of restrictions, including an increase in the numbers allowed to gather outdoors, to visit our homes and attend our hospitality venues. You can find all the latest information about these changes on the DHHS website at dhhs.vic.gov.au/coronavirus. I also announced on Monday that Council's libraries have reopened, so you can now visit our libraries at Alexandra, Kinglake and Yea to browse and borrow books. At the same time, our customer service centres are open. Please note there is a limit of 10 people allowed at any one time for a maximum of 30 minutes. This is to ensure we can maintain a safe physical distance. A reminder also that if you can't make it to our library, our popular book butler service will continue for now, so please give us a call if you want to know more about this service. In other council news, in the lead up to the fire season, our municipal fire prevention officers have commenced inspections of properties throughout the Shire to identify potential fire hazards. We have also commenced our road slashing program this week. With Fire Action Week taking place this week, now is the time to start planning and preparing around your property if you haven't already. For those who live in metropolitan Melbourne and have a second property, holiday home or business in Murrumbidgee Shire, you can now seek permission to travel from metropolitan Melbourne to regional Victoria for the purpose of preparing your property for fire or flood. However, you are strongly encouraged to use local contractors and businesses to prepare your property where possible to avoid unnecessary travel. If you are unable to use contractors to prepare your property on your behalf, you can travel if you have been issued with a fire prevention notice or you have applied for and been granted a letter of support from the Murrumbidgee Shire Council. If you wish to apply for a letter of support, you can do so by completing an application on our website at murrumbidgee.vic.gov.au/prepare. Council will consider a range of factors in assessing applications, such as whether the property is within a bushfire-prone area, a flood overlay or other hazard overlay, and the time and number of people requested to travel under the application. Please note that this permission will only extend to managing your property for flood or fire reasons. Your letter of support will specify a time frame within which works must be completed, generally 72 hours, and you must return to your primary place of residence within the specified time frame. You'll be required to carry your documentation with you as evidence of your reason for travel. There will be even more checkpoints between Metro Melbourne and regional Victoria, and therefore if you don't have a lawful reason to travel, you could be liable for a fine of just under $5,000. As before, the rules that apply to residents of Metro Melbourne continue to travel with them when they visit regional Victoria. This means that if you live in metropolitan Melbourne and your property is in regional Victoria, then second step restrictions continue to apply to you even while you are travelling. You are only permitted to shop for essential items at supermarkets or to purchase takeaway food. You are not permitted to eat in a restaurant, stay in accommodation other than your second home, or access personal care services. We have added a lot of information and frequently asked questions to our website www.murrindindi.vic.gov.au. Simply click on the blue banner for more information. And finally, a reminder for the hospitality businesses across our shire that applications are now open to access grants and support to help you adapt your business to operate under the new COVID normal. You can find more information on our website and by visiting www.business.gov.au. As we have done in past months, we will continue to play our part in observing restrictions in place so that we can enjoy, and you can enjoy, a well-deserved break and our COVID normal Christmas at the end of the year. That's all from me. Thanks for watching and do stay safe.